So one of the most important contributions that you're going to make this term is through a student presentation that you and some of your teammates will do at one point during the term. Your job here is essentially to become partners with me in framing and shaping us having a great class. So as the instructor, I've picked a set of themes and readings for each individual class. What I'm looking for you to do is to come alongside me, and given the tremendous space that we have for where we could go in that conversation, what additional framing, material, examples would you want to have in the room that create a rich context? Maybe it's a form of provocation. Maybe there are other things that you think are important. Maybe there are some cool things that companies are doing that you want your classmates to be aware of that help make sure that where we go once you all are done is going to make it more likely that we have an engaging, rich, and useful conversation. So be thinking about the kinds of things that you want to bring into the room, and be thinking not only about the content, but also the ways that you want to do it. It's important that you create content and you deliver it in ways that make your peers stay engaged. Maybe you use video clips. Maybe you do a brief role play. Maybe you do a poll either before class or live in class that gets content from your peers that connects to the things that you're presenting on, that it makes it feel as though they're a part of what you're doing. Make sure that while there's a lot of content that you want to include, that you also don't overstuff it, because you've only got 15 minutes. You're going to have to be selective about what you include. But again, the spirit of this is it's meant to be a collaboration between you and me, that it's meant to foster conversation and set up discussion once you're done, and it gives you and your classmates a voice in where we go during the term. One important piece of this is that you and your team need to start doing your research, come up with your ideas, and then meet with me at least a few days before you present, because I'd like to have some sense of where you're going to go. I'd like to help you in wrestling with the challenge of trying to fit in what you're doing in that 15 minutes. And again, make sure that the way you go about this is going to fit the spirit of the assignment. My job is less to tell you what to include and what not to include, and more to focus on how can you get across what you want to share in a way that fits the spirit of the assignment. As always, I'm more than happy to talk with you and share ideas about where you might go with this assignment. I look forward to working with you this term, and I'm excited about what you might do with your student presentation.